My beautiful honeys. Ooh. You know what, girl? I gotta laugh from keep.
Just go ahead.
How y'all doing today?
What's up?
How y'all doing? The beautiful honeys, we are back in this kitchen where we be doing some wonderful things.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Let us know how y'all doing in the comments, okay?
Yes.
Let us know what's up, what's popping, what's cracking, locking.
Yeah.
But look, wait. Before we go any further, y'all, listen. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. So please, listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all know how I go.
Tell anybody.
Yeah.
The loved one, a stranger, somebody on your job.
So y'all, look, now that we got that good greeting out the way and all that's over with, look, what do we got going on today?
We are cooking a classic.
Right.
A homemade banana pudding. And when I say homemade, I'm talking about cooking the vanilla pudding from scratch. I ain't talking about buying no box, put no 2 cups of milk in there. All that. I'm talking about cooking it from scratch. And I'm going to show you ABC steps and how to create this masterful banana pudding.
Now, I'm not going to lie. My mom has been making banana pudding for as long as I've been born, 27 years. And I'm not even going to lie, y'all. I don't eat it. I'm not a fan. Look, I'm more just here for like moral support today. I'm not going to lie. It was like a controversy. It was like banana pudding versus peach cobbler. I'm definitely peach cobbler.
Yeah.
But listen, like, I don't know. Maybe she'll convince me. Who knows? So look, y'all. When we get back, we are going to show y'all what y'all need from this homemade banana pudding from scratch.
Yes, just some couple simple ingredients.
Right.
We're going to be back.
Right.
This is what you will need for this scrumptious, smooth vanilla pudding. Yeah, we going there today. We are making homemade, and when people have homemade, they tend to freeze up. I don't want you to do that because I'm going to slow walk you through the process of making a homemade vanilla pudding. And I'm trying to tell you, once you make this homemade vanilla pudding, you won't be buying a box no more. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Let's get to it. You're going to need some cornstarch. You're going to need some cinnamon. My son loves cinnamon in his vanilla pudding. We're going to need a pinch of nutmeg. Of course, you know you're going to need some sugar to make that thing sweet, right? You're going to need milk. I'm using vitamin D. You're going to need 3 eggs. You're going to need some type of vanilla extract. I am actually using the bean paste because it had those speckles in it, and it's going to really make the pudding look nice. You're going to need a tablespoon of butter, and this is unsalted butter. I have also some additional tools that I'll be using to measure out my cornstarch, and I need an additional 1/4 cup of milk that I will be using. I'm not sure if I said eggs or not, but we will be using 3 egg yolks. And when I get back, y'all already know, have your saucepan ready and have a container that you will be pouring your pudding in, and also have some Saran Wrap. Y'all give me 1 minute. Let me pull out this Saran Wrap. Get you some Saran Wrap, and I'm going to show you a trick that we'll be using for this once our pudding is done. Hi, buddy. Hi. Out. I have to introduce y'all to Buddy one of these days. Buddy out. Good boy. And so when I come back, y'all know, y'all better be ready to cook. I'll be back. I'll be right back, and I'm so excited. So guys, we are back at the stove, and the first process in making homemade pudding is we want to turn on our stove. Okay, we want to add our milk. Okay. We want to add our sugar. And we want to add a pinch of salt. And you need that salt because it's gonna counteract against the sugar that's in there. And we are going to watch this. And I'm looking for my whisk. Give me 1 minute here. Okay, I have my whisk. And I have this on a medium high heat. And we want to just start whisking this. We want to warm up this milk, the sugar, and the salt. Okay. So while this is warming up, we are going to crack our eggs so that we can get our yolk to get ready for when we get to that process. And also we're going to measure out our cornstarch and milk. So guys, we are mixing up the cornstarch and the a 1/4 cup of milk. So we need about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And just a tiny bit more. And this is my 1/4 cup of milk. I'm going to pour right on in there. And I'm going to get a fork and I'm going to beat this. And you will see that I will be multitasking. I have my eye on my milk because I don't want that to scorch. So I got my eye on it as I'm beating up. And make sure when you make your when you're beating up your cornstarch and your milk that it's no lumps at the bottom. You want to really get in there and get all those lumps out. Make sure that they are out. Okay. So I'm going to set that to the side and I'm going to come back to my pan and I'm just going to whisk this.
Are you done with that? No, this pan.
Yes, for right now. Yes. Oh, I need to turn this down.
Take it off the stove.
Now, if you find that it's boiling over, just lift it up off the stove. And that's all you have to do. Now, what I'm going to do now is add my cornstarch. I'm going to add my cornstarch. And can you hand me the white, the orange, yeah. So I want to make sure that I get all the cornstarch because this is what is going to help thicken it. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to get...
turn the stove off, by the way. She left it on
low. So while this, oh, look how that is already thickening up. So while this is slowly heating up and thickening up, I'm going to go ahead and separate my eggs. And I've done this before, but I'll do it one more time. And give me 1 minute here. This is just such a fun dish to make. It really truly is. I just rinsed out the cup. No need to wash it good. If you can see, oh, don't do that. Wait a minute, y'all. Give me a minute here. Ooh, ooh. Okay, this want to give me some problems, y'all. But I'm a pro at this, so. Okay, so if you can see what I'm doing, I'm just going back and forth. This actually have 2 yolks in it. That's 1. I'm not keeping it. So we are back, and I am going to whisk up my egg yolks. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see that. We are rolling. And what we are going to do now is temper the eggs. We want to bring the eggs up to the temperature of our sugar and milk and cornstarch mixture. So I am going to take a 1/2 cup and I hope you can see this. I'm going to take a 1/2 cup of the mixture, and I am going to slowly pour this in. And I'm doing it slow because I don't want my eggs to cook. Don't want my eggs to cook. Now take your time. Y'all know you can't be rushing and cooking. The two don't mix. Whenever I rush and cook, something always go wrong. And believe it or not, it smells so good, this custard. Then I want you to take we are going to pour the egg mixture into the sugar and milk. Nice and slow. And I want all of my egg mixture. Want all of that. And I'm going to switch hands here so that you can see. I want you to really whisk this. And we are going to cook this for a couple minutes more. And I'm going to let you know exactly how long. But before I let you go, I am going to get my measuring spoons. Oh, it smells so good. And I am going to give me about a 1/4 teaspoon, or maybe an 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon.
So, I am turning off my stove. Look at how thick that is. Whew. I am going to put in a teaspoon of my vanilla bean paste. And also, I'm going to drop in my tablespoon of butter. And also, I'm going to take my microplane thingy. And I am going to just put in... don't do that, y'all. What I tell y'all, accidents happen in this kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and whisk this in. Look at that thing. Yeah. And I'm keeping you on the camera so that you can see exactly how this is supposed to be. And you see the little specks in there from the vanilla bean. And I am going to get out another nutmeg. And we're going to try it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it again.
I am just going to pour this in here. And get all of that out. I made this leave a little bit for me, just to taste. So we want this to cool, right? But we don't want this to form a crust on top. We don't want this to form a crust on top, right? Oh, this is just, oh, it is just delicious. And y'all already know what I'm making with this, right? I hope y'all know. I'm surprising my son, y'all, with some banana pudding. But I wanted to get the pudding out the way first. So, in order for this to not form a crust while this is cooling down, I want you all to see this. Okay, I'm gonna give me a piece of Saran Wrap. And this is so easy. And I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this, and now I want you to watch me slowly what I'm doing. I want the Saran Wrap to touch the top of the pudding. Make sure that every part of the pudding is touching the Saran Wrap. Can you see that? This is exactly what you want. And the extra, just fold it over. You don't want any air getting in there. This is what you want. So I am back and I am whisking this, and for me, and this happens, it was just a little bit too thick for me. So what I did was I just took my milk and I just added just a little bit to thin it out. And you can do that. It's not going to take away from the flavor or anything like that. I just need it loosened up so that I can layer this banana pudding. And you can do the same if you find that your pudding is too thick. Just add a little milk in it and the problem is fixed. Oop, oop, oop. And I'm happy with the consistency. So I'll move this out my way. So now what we are going to do now, we are going to start layering this dish. Now if you see, now I don't add any whipped cream or whipped topping to my pudding. Some people do. You can, if you want to, have fun with it. Add whatever you want to. If you want to add whipped cream, if you want to add nuts, whatever, make it yours. So you can see that I have two containers. One is going to be for me and one is going to be for my son, because this was supposed to be for him, but I said, shoot, I might as well make me one, a little one. So I like to add my, and don't worry about the pudding will thicken up once it gets refrigerated. So I like to put just a layer of the pudding at the bottom. Just like this. And this will be, you know, I always say get your kids in here, because I had my kids in here in the kitchen since they were about 5 years old. So, you know, you always will hear me say, get the kids in there. But this is definitely a fun, once the pudding cool, a fun recipe that you can definitely involve the kids. I'll do a couple layers on camera, and then I'll do some off camera. Now, I want to ask this question. I have really had a hard time finding Nilla wafers. Have anybody had any issues with finding them? Because for some reason I cannot find them anywhere. So I had to get Lidl's brand, and I'm hoping and praying that they, you know, turn out right. I definitely will let you know how it turned out. So I like to put my pudding, then my cookies, just like that. Oh, I can't wait for this. And then I had got some bananas, and I did not want them to go to waste. And so I said, oh, my son loves banana pudding. Let me make him some banana pudding with these bananas. So that part there, that brown part there that you see, just cut it off. And I like to cut off the tail. And I don't like my bananas too thick in it. About a 1/4 inch thick is what I like. You cut it at the thickness you like. And that's the one thing I love about cooking. You know, if I don't like it, I won't add it. If it's too thick, I make it the way I like it. And there's no wrong way. It smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. So if you have old bananas, this is a way that you can use up those bananas. Also, I have a good banana nut loaf recipe that I'll be sharing with you soon as well. I've gotten to the point, food is so expensive that I don't like to throw food away if I can use it up before it goes bad, or I will freeze it. So that's another option. So y'all, I am just putting a layer of bananas, and then I like to go over it just to make sure I hadn't missed any spaces. And I'll do one more layer for you on camera, then I'll do the rest off camera, and then you'll see in the end. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, if you've never used fresh nutmeg that you grate, you gotta try it.
Hello y'all, look, so if y'all are seeing this, that means y'all made it to the end, okay, from watching that delicious video.
Yes.
And please let us know how y'all liked it, alright?
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes. And we thank you. We thank you for taking time out of your schedule to watch our content, and we don't take it lightly.
No, we don't. And listen, y'all, listen. We are trying to grow our channel, right? So please, y'all, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all, and it don't take any time, y'all, and it's free, okay?
Yes.
And it helps us, look, it helps us grow, and it helps us bring good content to y'all. And come on now, like,
and don't forget to, what you say, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend, like, tell everybody.
Yes, your family members, your co-workers. It doesn't take much to open your mouth and say, look, I came across this channel. It's called the Bonafried Hunnies, and you need to check them out.
Right. I mean, and come on, like, you get to see a bunch of fine ladies like cook for y'all.
Yes. And look, don't forget to hit that bell.
Yes.
You can ring that bell. Ring the bell.
My bell.
Ring it, ring it, ring ring?
Oh, y'all
yes,
want
yes. Hit that notification bell
Yes.
so you'll know the next time when the Bonafried Hunnies is putting up new content.
Yes, so look, y'all, we are not about to hold y'all up any longer.
Yes.
We just want to thank y'all and
Yes.
come back. Okay?
Yes, yes. We'll see y'all on the next video. From my kitchen to yours.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.